Okay. So say I'm a cyclist listening to this, or I'm a racer, or maybe just even a recreational rider like myself. And I'm wondering, okay, should I start taking creatine? What are the big factors that we should consider before doing that?
I think the short answer is almost everybody should take creatine. If you wanted to go a little bit deeper and get a little bit more nuanced because you wanted to maybe cycle on or off or just be armed with a bit more information, I think creatine can be a useful tool. But the way I think about breaking it down is I think about the rider profile and the discipline we're in. We often bucket cyclists all in together, but there's such a difference between you doing Badlands this year and someone getting ready for a kilo on the track later in the year. If you're a track sprinter, if you're a crit racer, or someone whose race involves like repeated surges or explosive efforts, creatine offers you really clear, concrete, data-backed benefits. The extra punch, it could be race winning as well if you're coming to the end of road races. On the other hand, if you're an ultra cyclist, multi-day events, bike packer style, a Transcortiera style rider, or a pure climber where every gram matters and you're sawing off the second half of your handlebars like we see in the British Hill Climb Champs, and the efforts are steady, I think creatine is less impactful, and the weight gained might more than offset the benefits that you're getting. It's telling the track cyclists and power athletes use creatine more often than the hill climb guys do. So match the tool to the job was the first thing I would say around it. I would also think about the training phase. As I mentioned, are you in a base training phase where you're prioritizing strength training, either strength training on the bike or strength training off the bike? That might be a time to lean a little bit more into creatine usage. Age and health is also a consideration as well. Older cyclists may find creatine like a lot more beneficial, and because it helps counter some of the age-related muscle loss that can improve strength in masters athletes. Also, vegetarians or vegans who tend to have lower baseline creatine stores might find a bigger performance boost from that supplementation. If you're a younger rider who's already naturally high in creatine from your diet or genetics, you mightn't find the exact effect that I'm talking about. You mightn't experience the same top-end power improvements that I had over the course of this 30-day experiment.
And the other thing that we can't forget about as well is cost. It's one of the most affordable supplements out there, isn't it? I mean, we're not talking about these potions and lotions that are super expensive. A tub of creatine is like $15, and it's going to last you months and months. So the barrier is quite low to getting your hands on it.
Yeah. I think 100%. And I think if you do it, this isn't, we put out a video about testosterone use in masters. And one of the things around that's like the omerta, no one's talking about it, obviously because it's illegal, and that's why no one's talking about it, because it's on the banned list. Creatine's not on the banned list. You should be open about your use of creatine, especially with your coach or training buddy. Tell them that you're adding creatine into your plan. Start taking notes into your Training Peaks or your Vector or wherever you're keeping your notes. It helps, you to track changes over time. So you start noticing, okay, my weight's going up. Okay, here's why my weight's going up. My sprint power is going up. Okay, here's why my sprint power is going up. I've covered a lot in this, or we've covered a lot in this, to kind of package it all and try and put a bow on it. About a month ago, I was very skeptical. I was the ex-full-time cyclist who came through a French system who were super old school, and I thought creatine, it wasn't suitable for endurance athletes. Now, fast forward 30 days, I'm not so sure on this. After my experiment, I would categorically say I was wrong. Creatine didn't turn me into the Incredible Hulk. It didn't cripple my endurance. It didn't dehydrate me. Instead, it gave me a noticeable boost in my top end power. It improved my ability to go at those key moments. And honestly, that experience 10 days in where I turned onto that hill and I kicked and I was able to kick again, I did feel like I had an extra gear in my sprint.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe you admitted you're wrong, and we caught it on camera. I can just replay that over and over and over to my heart's content. I mean, we have to remember that supplements are the cherry on top, right? That it gives you, the creatine can give you this turbo boost, but it's not going to replace all of that solid training, nutrition, really good sleep, clean sleep routines. And you also put in the work a lot. It's not like a magic kind of thing. You take a scoop and you're going to go way harder. It's, as I said, something to add on to your training.
Yeah, 100%. I think we're wrapping up for today. Folks, thank you for tuning in. If you're enjoying this video, you should take a second because it's a really complimentary video. There's a video we put out last week. It's about the differences between in the gym strength training and on the bike strength training where you're doing low cadence efforts. There's a lot of misconceptions and there's a lot of new emerging science around it. So we took a really deep dive into doing it. So if you are starting to take creatine and you want to pair it with strength training, this video is the perfect supplement. Sorry about the pun there. It's the perfect supplement for this video. Chat soon. See you next day. A quick word from today's sponsor. A few years ago, I came out of my local coffee shop after a long winter spin to find my cafe lock on the ground, sliced clean in half. My pride and joy bike, it was gone. Just like that, a small fortune in kit, and frankly, part of my identity as a cyclist, it disappeared in seconds. If you've ever had that sick feeling in the pit of your stomach, even imagining your bike getting stolen, wrecked or damaged mid-travel, you know it's not just a possession. It's your freedom, it's your fitness, it's your sanity on tough weeks. That's where BICMO comes in. Whether it's theft, damage, crashes, racing or travel, BICMO's got your back. Their in-house claims team makes the process fast and painless. And here's the kicker. With 50% off multi-bike cover, you can protect all your bikes and even your family or your mate's bike under the same policy. No nonsense, no surprises. But BICMO isn't just about covering bikes. They actually care about the future of cycling itself, and that's why I've partnered with them. If you insure your bike with BICMO today, they'll donate £10 toward trash-free trails to help clean up and protect our shared cycling spaces. So head on over to BICMO, BIKMO.com and use the code ROADMAN to get covered, save money and support our wild spaces. All that information is in the description below.